What's good, YouTube? It's Zach, and today we got Washington Commanders record prediction. Hope everyone's having an amazing day so far. The Commanders making it to the NFC Championship game last year before falling short to their division rival. Will they get their revenge this year? Let's take a look at Week 1. They take on the New Jersey Giants. Kind of a bye week here in Week 1. I don't expect the Giants to be a good football team whatsoever. Take your pick between Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, or Jameis Winston for your quarterback. It will not matter. The Commanders get the win in Week 1, starting off 1-0. And in Week 2, on the short week, having to go to Lambeau Field with 4 days rest, taking on the Green Bay Packers. The Packers very much benefit from this, and I do believe that will pay off dividendly as the Packers get the win, dropping the Commanders to 1-1. Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs absolutely torch that Commanders defense. Week 3, they're taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. They are home once again. The Raiders could be a sneaky good team. They could win anywhere from like 6 to 10 games, and I wouldn't be shocked whatsoever. But with all that question mark with Geno Smith and Pete Carroll, I do believe Jaden Daniels is a more, accomplished quarterback at this point than Geno Smith, even though I think Smith has 2 Pro Bowls. Doesn't matter. Commanders get the win. Week 4, they are taking on the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta with Michael Penix Jr. and the most expensive backup quarterback in NFL history, and Kirk Cousins. The Falcons are going to be a very sneaky team. I don't expect them to be too good. They're pretty similar in the Raiders in a lot of ways, but I think I'd probably take the Falcons over the Raiders in terms of like power rankings. But Jaden Daniels will defeat the Falcons in kind of a low-scoring game. I expect this winning team to only have like 20 points. So 2017 Commanders get the win. Week 5, they are taking on the Los Angeles Chargers at SoFi Stadium. Back-to-back road games, literally going across the country dang near from Georgia to California. The Commanders, they do travel pretty well, and that is why I'm going to take the Commanders to get the win over the Chargers. It looks like a 4:30 game because it's out in California, obviously. But yeah, Jaden Daniels with Dan Quinn, maybe a better quarterback duo and head coach duo than Justin Herbert and Jim Harbaugh. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Commanders get the win. Week 6, they're taking on the Chicago Bears on Monday Night Football. And this is where that jet lag will really kick in, going from Georgia to California, all the way back to Illinois. Go back to Washington to play the Bears. Is going to catch up to them. The Commanders shouldn't lose this game against this Bears team, but Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson might be able to take advantage of that tired secondary. So yeah, Bears get the win, dropping the Commanders to 4-2. Week 7, they're taking on the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World, where, yes, Dak Prescott, who's always been known at not losing too many games at home, that is going to rear its ugly head once again, making Commanders lose back-to-back weeks, take the Bears and now the Dallas Cowboys. George Pickens could have a sneaky good game here with all the attention being dragged towards CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys get the win. Week 8, they're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, kind of on the mini bye on Monday Night Football, but yeah, this is just not a good stretch as they lose to the Chiefs once again. Their Commanders are now on a 3-game losing streak with the Bears, Cowboys, and Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes doesn't lose too many times on prime time, and with that Commanders questionable secondary, it is going to be a rough day for the Commanders. So Chiefs get the win. Week 9, they are taking on the Seattle Seahawks, finally making their way back home after it looks like 2 to 3 weeks on the road, and Sam Darnold has never been good against really good football teams. Maybe I'm a Vikings fan. They just look at Week 18 and that playoff game for Sam Darnold footage. But yeah, Commanders, they bounce back after a 3-game losing streak and take down the Seahawks. Week 10, they are taking on the Detroit Lions at home. They got back-to-back home stands. And with questionable coordinators, I do have the Commanders defeating the Lions once again like they did in the divisional round of the playoffs last season. Jared Goff is going to have too many interceptions once again. I feel like Goff always has that game where he has 3 to 4 unnecessary interceptions. This is going to be that game. Commanders get the win. And in Week 11, they are traveling overseas to take on the Miami Dolphins. Thankfully, their game in Europe over there, it's against the Dolphins. And this is past September, October football. Tua Tagovailoa is going to be dealing with some sort of injury. Who knows where Tyreek Hill is going to be at this point? So yes, the Commanders get the win, entering their bye week on a 3-game winning streak, and they are 7-4. Week 13, they are taking on the Denver Broncos at home. Again, really, really tough defense. I'm going to say that for every time the Broncos pop up on the schedule. Maybe the best defense in the NFL. Jaden Daniels is able to get the win on Sunday Night Football. It's going to be a very enjoyable game, probably a low-scoring one. I think the Broncos will lose like 20-16. Week 14, they're taking on the Minnesota Vikings, my Minnesota Vikings, at home. And yes, I do have J.J. McCarthy and Kevin O'Connell finding a way to get the win against the Commanders. It's not a homer pick. I do believe J.J. McCarthy will take advantage. Justin Jefferson might have 200 yards in this game. There's no one on the Commanders roster that I think can guard him, as is for most teams in the NFL. But yeah, Vikings get the win. And in Week 15, they are taking on the New Jersey Giants at MetLife Stadium, a must-needed rebound game. And yes, they do defeat the Giants, even though it's in MetLife Stadium, could be played in freaking underwater world. And yeah, the Giants have no shot at winning this game right here. Commanders win. And talk about a 3-game division to end the freaking season. They get the Eagles twice and the Cowboys. We're going to do this all right away. They will defeat the Eagles at home because I do have the Commanders and Eagles splitting, eventually meaning Week 17 they play the Cowboys on Christmas. And yes, they will defeat the Cowboys on Christmas and ruin Cowboys fans' holidays all year long, and us in America really enjoy that. And in Week 18, whoever wins this game wins the division, and unfortunately, I do have the Eagles getting the win. And that is all I have for you today. The Commanders have finished 11-6, second in the NFC East, and they will make the playoffs. I'd be very surprised if the Commanders did not make the playoffs. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications because we're going to be uploading every single day until the NFL season gets underway. And other than that, it's been Zach. I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.